everyone, thanks for joining me again today. I am here with some insights that I got from last night's card pull. And the first card that drew my attention about this pull was the Devil. And the Devil is always a card that trips me up just a little bit every time I see it, because there's these subconscious associations of the archetype of evil, kind of like your grandmother's superstitions of bad spirits and just all this kind of theatrical stuff. But now, when I really think about the Devil, I think of it as a character that can show us how human we really are. So the Devil's here to show us limiting fears or beliefs that we hold on to when we don't need to. So along with the Devil, I also pulled the Four of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune. So what I'm getting with these three cards is that there is an increase or a fixation on the future that is kind of strenuous at this time. So a lot of us are thinking so much about the future and what we need to do or have done that we are having some kind of resistance to being in the present moment. So really, the message is that it's not time to nitpick your plans. It's not a time right now. I'm not saying forever, but it's not the time right now to think so much about the future or what's coming. Because what's happening is there's this sort of bondage situation going on with the ego, and we are putting ourselves under so much stress to have more than we do and to be moving at so much faster of a pace. And this is something I picked up on a few days ago. I think starting on Sunday, I noticed this uptake of rushing energy, like the feeling of rushing around internally. So it has to do with my other reading about motivation, but now it's kind of getting to this almost chaotic point of focusing on the future really hard. So the message with these cards here is that it's not the time to try to specifically pinpoint every detail of certain life events in the future. There needs to be some groundedness in the now. And I know that's kind of cheesy because that's something that we always hear from, spiritual people like myself, but it's something that we always hear about, like mindfulness and being in the present. But considering the energies that are coming around right now, I feel like I needed the reminder myself, so I figured I would share in a video what I got from these cards. And along with that message about us being too fixated on the future and trying to be too detail oriented, I also got the sense that a lot of us feel like we're not having fun. Like it feels like we're not having as much fun as our friends, or maybe that our friends are having fun without us. So there's kind of this sensation of being left out. And the message that I got in relation to this was that you need to invite yourself to the party, because no one's holding you back from joining in the fun. It's just that there's so much going on up here that it feels like we don't have the right mindset to be included, or maybe, you know, we're so distracted that we don't realize how much our friends and family want to hang out with us. So there's also that message of inviting yourself to certain events, you know. Let yourself have fun. That's basically what I've been getting. So it's important to be in the now, to invite yourself to have fun in the now. And another thing is the idea of, if we focus too much on the future, we obsess over the things that could go wrong or potentially go amiss. You know what I mean? There's this weird mental vortex created of everything that could go wrong will probably go wrong. It's kind of this feeling of anxiety regarding the passing of time. That is the strongest message I got from these cards today. So by eliminating our fixation on the perfect future, we eliminate the nightmares that we create for ourselves in our minds. So try to be as grounded as your schedule will allow. Don't, think of this as the time to really get farther and farther ahead, because you're doing okay. Like, there's all these happy cards too. There's not just the devil and, all that stuff. So yeah, just make sure you invite yourself to those parties, because people want you there. I hope everybody enjoyed this video that watches it, and thank you for my subscribers. I really appreciate it. And I'll be back soon enough.